Alright, and we are live. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good today. Let's see. Okay, so that's all off and good. So today is gonna be more Mahjong. Woohoo! Let's see. Oh, hi, Laura. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, so everything's working. Woohoo! Let's get into a marathon game, shall we? Let's join in. Start off strong, hopefully. Hi, Shell. Welcome to the live stream. Carol Lou. Let's see. Oh, okay. So how many? I guess how? Let me go look at the other marathon tables. Let's see. Oh my. We'll definitely talk about the tournaments coming up. Wow. There's a bunch, to say the least. Let me look here. Where was I looking? Oh, I was looking at how many marathons were going on. Only one? Oh wow. That's crazy. Um, oh no, if you don't want them by game name, you want them by players. And you want that down. There you go. Only one marathon going on, that's crazy. Oh, hi, Carol. Let's see here. Now we play the waiting game. Let's see. I'm gonna look at my set post here. It's a beautiful set, to say the least. Um, let's see here. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm just looking at everything. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. So, what should our take be tonight? Strategy wise, um, maybe focus on defense and when you should move to defense. I think that would be a good one to go over tonight. So the topic tonight is defense. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm just writing this out. And any other? Okay, so the topic tonight is defense. And I just put some standard ones on there. So it's like when to move to defense. When you have two hot tiles, what ones do you throw away? Like if you have a flower and a one crack and you suppose that both players need it for a winning hand, what one would you leverage or give away? And then, I can't think of any other defensive ones. I'm sure there is. Oh yeah, Shell, I did. We played with it this morning, actually. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I will say, though, the white dragons did not come to me as, as much as I would like to, hopefully we can play a year hand in the live stream tonight. That would be nice. But yeah, so defense is going to be our topic tonight. I think we're just going to try and focus on that because I think last week we focused more on offense, so we're going to switch to defense here. Because a lot of, big part in why we won the tournament was because of defense. So I think it's a good, and it's kind of hard to learn, but over time, if you practice it, you know, you'll be good to go. So we're just waiting here for a game to start in the marathon, because I think the marathon would be a good way to show defense, especially because I know I'm playing with some players who are pretty proficient in the game. So that's why we're waiting on the marathon. Apologies for anyone who's waiting to see some gameplay. You know, I couldn't. I guess usually there's tables, so I don't know what's going on tonight. To be honest with you, I really don't. I guess let's start inviting some people, maybe. That's it's always a good thing to do. Let's see here. But yeah, if anyone has any defense questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer them as best as I can. Oh yeah, I guess it is around that 6 o'clock time for the East Coast, but there's like a lot of other games going on besides the marathon, so I don't know if people are just giving up on the marathons or what. Honestly, I don't know. Because I've been noticing, like, during the first few weeks, there's a lot of players and there isn't, so, it's kind of unfortunate. So it looks like we got one player. That's good. That's good. That I should know the answer to. How do you declare someone's hand dead? So what you do is you double click on the on any tile that is exposed in their hand, and then you hit yes, but it has to be your turn to do that, which in real life is not the case. So let's say player to your right draws and the player to your left is dead because you just discarded a tile, or you know, wherever it is in the, you know, someone could pick up a tile and you could be like, just like all of a sudden be like, oh, they're dead, like looking at the discards. So in real life you could declare it at any time, but then on the application, you have to do it on your turn, which is why I don't like that 7-second auto, because you're already on a time crunch. But I think after you declare their hand dead on your turn, you get a whole nother 7 seconds or something like that, like it resets the timer. So, yeah, but you just double click and then you hit yes. I don't do it a lot. It's helpful, because then if you push a wall game, then you're the one that ends up winning the round, technically. So it's a good, a good thing to keep in mind, but it's a lot less common on this card than it is on 2019. In the 2019 card, there was a bunch of pair hands. On this one, there's, you know, you can have a pun of a tile and it could be a lot of different hands, whereas last year's card was not that way. So it's a function that I use somewhat in this year's, but very rarely. Yeah, you double click on an exposed tile. I'll show you an example when we get into the game, for sure. So it looks like Swanee also wants to get some players. Yeah, it's basically when you do a Joker exchange, that's when that pop-up comes up and you always hit no to, so, yeah, 3 flowers and 3 dragons are the tip-off. Those are the most common. Again, you won't really see that often, but, I've seen it before, so, looks like we got enough players in the game, so let's get ready to play. Shall we? Alright. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay. So, looks like we got a pair of 8s and a pair of 1s. That's not good. Then we got some Norse. Okay. Then we got a red, so focus around cracks for sure. I'm gonna keep that because that has potential. Odds do for north and south as well. So I'm gonna get rid of the evens here and play for odds as best as I can. Let me think about this here. 7, 8, 9. Let's try and focus on a wind hand maybe. With cracks like a consecutive. So let's get rid of the 2, 3, 7. Because that's the best thing you can do with the 1 and 8. Since they're both pairs, just play around them, I guess. It's really the most optimal thing. So a lot of BAMs are going around. So I might, I pass another 2. So, and if I get another 2, we would need a 4, 6 crack. Yeah, not looking too probable there. So I'm going to get rid of all the BAMs here. Because again, I'm focusing on this, on whatever comes from these. And it looks like we got another north, which is very interesting. You know, that's where we got to make a decision. So I think I'm going to get rid of the 1, 5, 7 here. Because we might have been able to get away with a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3 suit. But with all these winds and dragons, you know, and no jokers, we're really hoping to get a 7, 8, 9 news hand. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, oh, Otto Charleston. Uh-oh. There's a bot. Oh, so this one's interesting here, because, we haven't gotten a 7 yet. And, well, you would need a pair. See, that's the thing, you need pairs. But I know there's another 1, so that's why I'm, like, leaning towards getting rid of something here. Gotta make a decision here, though. Oh, as much as I don't want to, let's get rid of the 1s and try and play a wind hand. That's a concealed, or just a plain old wind hand. I think that's what our best strategy is going to be. And there it looks like we got another pair of 1s, so that's, again, interesting. So what I can do is since I didn't get a 7 yet, and I'm still waiting on the 9s, and I don't have a lot of wins, I'm going to get rid of the 8s now, and then we're going to try and get that 1 crack back and try and build on that pair before the end of the Charleston. So that way we just have to focus on getting a 1 dot, which I'm hoping we can get into a 1 dot here sometime soon. There's another 1 crack, okay, so that's good. Working its way back around. We also now have a pun of 1s, which can be helpful. If we do a hand of some sort. Again, I don't see the purpose, but this is a good pass. So if we can get a wind of some sort, we can do some good stuff here. And there's a 1 crack. So now we have a 3 pass with the 1 bam, the 4 dot, and the 7 bam. Because we're looking for a 1 dot at this point, or some south winds, because we really need some jokers for those. We need, oh, they only want 2? Okay, that's fair. Let's give him the 1 bam, and then let's keep the 7. Because a lot of bams are going around, so hopefully we can get some bait with that. Ooh, and it looks like we won't get anything. That's not terrible, though, to get 5, 6, 7, because we can build upon it with the winds. So.
1 bamboo.
And that's a pass.
7 bamboos.
And there's that one dot that we really needed, so
7 bamboos.
that's nice.
8 bamboos.
The only issue about this hand is someone else may be playing wins, so I really need to get into a joker soon, so I can build on the south, because the north shouldn't be a problem. But I really need to get a south wind here, or another one dot, either or. So let's get rid of the tiles that keep going out, because in this case we really need jokers, so we're playing around joker bait right now, really. I'm going to hold on to the west here, because if all fails, we can easily switch.
6 dots.
So let's get rid of the 5 here.
5 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
Okay, it looks like this player left the marathon, so after this round, the game's going to end, unfortunately. So technically this round doesn't even count or matter.
6 characters.
So, but you know, we're still going to play it to the fullest. So, and there's a 3 crack. That's a good joker bait tile. We'll stick it behind the red dragon.
5 characters. Because
we did get rid of a 7, 8, 9, and we have not seen, or sorry, 8s and 9s, and we still haven't seen any of them. So I really think that someone could be playing a consecutive running cracks of uppers with dragons potentially.
Green dragon.
And there's a 3 crack. Let's get rid of the 9 bam.
9 bamboos.
And let's hold on to the 3s here.
5 characters.
Alrighty.
3 bamboos.
3 bamboo had some consideration. Interesting.
3 bamboos.
Oh, so that's a given that they have jokers then. That's nice.
Green dragon. 2 dots.
Yeah.
2 bamboos.
Let's see what happens here.
East wind.
Ooh, there's a 3 dots. So let's get rid of the 3 crack
3
now.
3 characters. Joker.
Oh, yep, it's a bot. Darn.
White
I would have rather
dragon.
have had that joker. You know what the sad part is they probably have all the wins. That's why none were
3
going
bamboos.
around. That's the sad part. And there's actually a tile that could be of use to us.
3 characters.
We could definitely build upon ones here potentially if the wins don't work out. But yeah, with
2
the bot,
bamboos.
everything's difficult with the bot, and they probably have a south wind in their hand, at least one, so
8 dots.
it's going to be one step harder to get there. And if they have any of the dots, you know, we might be in for a treat. So, and there's another
Red
flower.
dragon.
So again, we have joker bait now with the flower potentially if we do play the north-south
4
odd
dots.
hand. Which on this card they're
3
not
dots.
as, I guess, like, they're not as good a bait because there's a lot less hands that play. There's not a pun. If there was a pun of
6
flower
dots.
potential on this card, oh, speaking of the flower pun,
3
but if there was
dots.
a pun of flowers, then it would be you know, they'd be a lot better for
4
joker bait.
characters.
But at this point, they're really not the best because there's not a lot of
Con.
hands that play them, and most hands that play them only really have
2
like one other
bamboos.
con. So, you know, and most of the time you don't start with a lot of flowers, so
South wind.
they're usually where the jokers go. And there's a south. Oh, that's depressing. We need
6
that
dots.
south wind.
5 bamboos.
Looks like we got a con of 4s over here. So again, for anyone wondering, again, you just double tap on the hand,
Red
and then you can
dragon.
hit the yes button. And I believe when you hit that button, if it's someone else's turn, when it gets your turn, it'll automatically do it. But again, for the sake of
6
this
characters.
this situation, I can't do it because I don't want to lose. Looks like that's the second one out. So let's see what they do.
Kong.
Oh, okay. So they're playing 2, 4, 6, 8. Con
3
pair.
characters.
Very interesting. There's a 6 crack available now still.
Green dragon.
Okay, let's get rid of the 5. They may
5
need that for their
characters.
pair too. Is that potential?
4 dots.
Huh. Okay, so basically now if they're doing
9
that flower
bamboos.
hand, we shut them off, but I highly doubt they're doing that. But you never know.
9 dots.
And there's that one dot, so let's get rid of the west wind now.
West wind.
And then now we have a good amount of options here. If we can get into some
9
jokers,
dots.
we can then just play the singles
North wind.
singles and pairs, any like numbers. So there's that north, so we're gonna con.
Kong.
And then let's get rid of the flowers.
Flower.
Hot tiles, as they refer to them. But in this case, they're not really hot
6
tiles
dots.
because we really need some jokers or south winds.
Flower.
There's one out, okay. So I'm really hoping here for something. Need to get that 6 crack.
8 characters.
Ooh.
Mahjong.
Okay, so yep, so the entry fee will be credited back to your account. Yeah, so unfortunately they were playing 2-4-6-8, but look at those jokers. Very nice. And this player was doing the 1-3-5-5-7-9, and wait, were they oh, they were one away from being on call. Very nice. And then this player was playing, oh yeah, they were the bot. And it looks like the bot did not have a south wind, so there was still high potential to get one, but they had a joker and they got rid of one. So technically that's where the two of them went. So unfortunate, the bots haven't changed. I really wish they did random discards, but you know, it's funny though. They do it in the Mahjong school, like the learning section, but then in real games where every tile matters, they don't. So, which I guess you know, it could be good or bad, depending on what they discard. So yeah, so again with those flowers, I probably should have just went with the one hand, 'cause there was a higher potential to get any like numbers than to draw a joker or south wind. 'Cause with the one hand, I could have drawn a joker or any of the ones or a flower, which would have had a higher potential of winning. So yeah, I probably should have just got rid of those north and souths and maintained the hand I had. Because I knew that the player across from me wasn't using them, so... But, let's load into another one. Boo, yeah. Oh, man. Just imagine if you win one of those 20-20 hands and none of the score or anything goes towards anything. That would be really depressing at that point, but... So it looks like we're launching into another game here, so, keep our fingers crossed that this one doesn't end in a bot as well, but you never know. Power can go out at any second, so... Alright, ooh, I see jokers and flowers. Very nice, and a dragon. Whew. And a multiple. That's good. This is going to be a really good hand. I can already feel it. So the one dot's going. Let's think about this here. The 3 crack can stay. Well, can it though? Like, what am I? Because I think yeah, let's get rid of the 7 dot, the 1, and the 3. Because if we do a 6, 7, 8 flower hand, the 6 dot's gonna be our 6. So let's see what we get. Oh, okay, so, does that really help though? I don't think it does. Because if we do a flower hand, 6, 8, 2, 4, right? Or 6, 8, 4, 8, we would need a 4, 8 bam, which actually is right there. So I'm gonna get rid of the 2, the 3, and then the 7, because at this point we don't need the 7. We're looking for a 4 and an 8 of dots or cracks, or dots or bams, right? Ooh, okay, so there's 6, 7, 8 flower. Again, we'll keep that because that has really good potential of winning. And we'll get rid of the 8 bam on this pass here. So really off to a good start here. We're looking good on a lot of hands here. We could do a quint, we could do a 6, 7, 8 flower. Opposite dragons if we can get into soaps, which is probably not going to happen, but you never know. Oh yeah, thanks, yeah. The tournament win was very, very interesting, I would say. I would definitely have not expected to do that well, but after not performing so hot in the other two, you know, it was definitely our time to shine, I would say. It was our time to come back. Alright, and we got 2 east and west. Oh, that's not optimal at all. However, I'm really tempted to give him the wins, but I just passed a win, so what are the chances that he's gonna pass it? And especially with the 2, that's a little risky. Let's get rid of the 2, the 6, and the east. Only because I just passed him a win, but you know, I probably should have kept the 6 dot and just got rid of the west and took it, because if he gives the win that I just passed to this player and this player's playing the wins, then I'm screwed. Yeah, okay, Yeah, we could see that one coming from a mile away. So we're going to get rid of the 6 and 8 dot, because again, if we get the 6 back, we're really not doing much with it besides that flower hand, but at this point, we're really setting the cracks in that department. And it looks like we got an 8 bam again. Don't know what that is. No dragons either in the Charleston, which is kind of interesting, you know? You never know. Alright, so it looks like we got another 8 crack. Wow, that's very fortunate for us. Um, so this is where the decision's going to really come in here, because I can build upon a 2, 4, 6, 8, but I'm only going to pass, you know, it's probably not going to be that nice of a pass. And I don't want to give a win because I gave him 2. This is really making me think here, because the chances of a 2, you know what? I'm gonna give him just 1, and we'll give him the south wind, because 2, 4, 6, 8 or quint is really what I'm focusing on. I don't want to break anything, because we can also do a 6, 7, 8 flower, so I want to keep my options open.
South wind.
Okay, so it looks like they're not playing wind, so that's a good thing.
South wind.
Let's get rid of that east wind now.
East wind. West wind. Five characters.
So it looks like no one's playing winds, which is always
4
a good
dots.
sign. Oh, there's a 5 dot. Let's get rid of that.
5 dots.
That's a good tile.
1 dot.
Meet me in the middle there on those dots. Let's see, what else are we doing here?
3 characters.
Yeah, you can't declare someone's hand dead on the iPad yet. I don't know when that feature is going to
4
come,
dots.
but again, it's a how do I explain it? It's like a feature that's in the
7
game,
bamboos.
but you don't really need to do it.
White
It's
dragon.
just like it's an extra additional, which
West
for the
wind.
amount of games you play, you're probably like gonna only do it every one in like 50 to 100 games. It's like it's very
One
rare,
bamboo.
especially if you're playing at marathon levels and stuff. So there's a 7.
4
So
characters.
we're getting rid of the 4 there.
White dragon.
But yeah, it's usually really rare to see the
South wind.
hand dead function used at marathon level play, but it
9
happens
bamboos.
very rarely though, so I would say don't be discouraged. Let's get rid of the dragon.
Green dragon. 5 characters.
Single pair pun con. That's an option as well. The
9
6s don't
dots.
build up. We didn't. The quint wasn't really
5
looking too
bamboos.
hot either, so there's a west. Let's get rid
West
of it.
wind.
Technically, we could have got rid of that green dragon
One
there to
character.
have been safe from a potential con, and I probably would have got rid of that. So, for the future, you know, if you
9
discard a
bamboos.
dragon and it's safe, definitely get rid of them if you're not playing
North
them
wind.
as quick as you can. And there's another 6, so
Green dragon.
everything looks to be building up in my
9
hand,
dots.
which is nice. If we can get a 5 here, we might actually be able to play a
3
consecutive run,
bamboos.
and it might be pure. Has
Flower.
potential. Oh, there's a flower. Yeah, let's con.
Kong.
And then let's get rid of the 9. And now we're ready
9
on a
characters.
6. And that's definitely going to get taken, so...
Flower.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
West wind.
Take that, Joker. It's worth it.
3 characters.
Okay, so now we're still waiting on a 6 here. Hopefully, we can get there.
4 characters.
And there's a Joker for Mahjong. Very nice. So it looks like the player crossing us was kind of all over the place. Everyone was kind of all over the place. 1-3. They were maybe playing 1-3-5-7-9 concealed, and over here I don't know what they 2-8 bams. So it looks like we were the only ones who had a really like decent hand. Interestingly enough, I think someone should have played wins, but the fact that no one played wins really kind of probably hurt the other player's hands. But we did have a really good start with 2 jokers and 2 flowers, so that's why our hand was pretty built up from the start. So let's see here. So we have a 2-3-4. We have a pair of 9s, so I definitely want to be playing around those. So I'm gonna keep all the upper tiles in 3, 6, and 3 and 6s. So let's get rid of the 2, the 4, and then let's get rid of another 2 here, because I'm really trying to focus around those 9s, and passing those are, I guess you can call it risky, but the only chance that someone will use these is if they're playing a 20-20 hand. But I'm wanting to keep these 8s in case we get 7s, so that way we could do a 7-8, 7-8, 9, which doesn't look like it's going to be the case here. So without getting those, I got another 3 here, so we're going to keep that 5. Let's get rid of the 8s now. Let's get rid of an 8 crack, and then gotta keep that 1 dot. I'm passing 2 and 8s here, and I guess, again, with the 8s, they're, you know, the only logical hand that you could be playing that has 2 8s is that 7-8, or the consecutive run with the dragons, or consecutive run, the bottom hand, or any like numbers. So you really have to be in there for that one. So it looks like we got another 1 and a 3 here. Not too happy about that one because I don't see it becoming useful. Now it could be though. Let me get rid of the dragon here, because what we could potentially do is get rid of the 5 here. So 1 second. So let's see. Actually, you know what? I just remembered something here. 3-6-9 looks the best, but we could easily switch to the concealed hand depending on what we get. And look at that. Very, very good gameplay on our part for that one. So now we have a 1-3-5 potential, but without flowers, you know, I'm not really gonna go there because 369's looking the best. And it looks like she didn't know. Now, again, this is again where everyone's like, oh, they stopped the Charleston. I'm not passing anything. Ron. Because the fact that they stopped it means that they are pretty close, or they may not have 3 tiles to pass, because they may have a bunch of flowers and they may not be using them, or they could have a decent hand, and we're a little far away from winning here, so I'm definitely going to give in to that, and I'm going to pass them some tiles, because I think I passed the 1 dot over here, and they definitely don't need it, and then the 5 dot, I mean, you know, they might want it, but there are 2 tiles they may have are 2 tiles that I may need. So, and the game's about winning. It's not about play. You know, playing defense would be just to say no, but you know, you got to go for it. And it looks like we got a green dragon off of it, so I would definitely say that was worth it.
Southwind.
So let's just get rid of the winds here. Don't know what they're playing, but you know, you can never be 100% about that. But yeah, in those instances, I always pass because if they win, then whoop-de-doo, you know. But our hand was kind of struggling there. We were still in need of some tiles, so it worked out for us by getting that green. Because now I think we will play a 3/6/9 green dragon, and then we can hold the 3/6 in case of something going wrong. Never know. Whatever comes in first, I guess.
2 dots.
They could be playing a 20/20 hand as well. I guess I never really thought about that. Because I did pass those 2, so hopefully they're not.
East
but
wind.
You never know.
5 bamboos.
And there's an 8. There's another
8
joker,
dots.
so that's going to be of use for us here.
4 bamboos.
If we draw a 3 dot, I may, well, hopefully if we get a 6 here, I may actually get rid of the 3s, because I could do pun, and then because building on a 6 is going to be really hard, especially with the dragon. Oh, and there's another joker, so let's get rid of the 3 dot here.
3 dots.
This is looking really good.
4 dots.
We're on fire. Let's see.
Flower.
Ooh, good time to pass the flowers the early game. I agree with that throw 100%. Let's get rid of that 1 crack because I don't remember if someone was thinking about it. Ooh, and it looks like there is some consideration, so that's a good tile to get rid of. Could be a pair.
1 bamboo.
So it looks like we can associate 2 jokers with the 6, and then we'll just have to pun 3s. Pun,
9
con.
bamboos.
And then it looks like we're not going to do anything about that. Let's get rid of that 2 dot.
2 dots.
Because I had some consideration in the early game. No white dragons have gone out yet, so I'm a little afraid about this. Because it could be a 20/20 news hand. And I don't want that happening.
Flower.
Looks like they keep getting rid of flowers, though, so maybe they're not playing that.
7 characters.
Ooh, there's a 3 bam. That's what we needed.
3 characters.
So yeah, we're getting there. I would say it's looking really good.
8 characters.
Let's get rid of those winds.
South wind. West wind. 9 characters. 5 bamboos.
Let's see what we can get here. Let's get rid of the 5 dot. Since the 6 hasn't gone out yet, I'm gonna hold on to it.
5 characters.
Alright, so 5 crack. Haven't had any defensive instances yet. Because we've only played, what, 3 games, and we've done pretty well. So I'm hoping we can get into a 6 bam or a green here shortly.
West wind. 1 dot.
There could be a possibility someone's playing a concealed bam hand with green
6
dragons.
bamboos.
There's a sixes, so we're gonna con there.
Kong.
And then now we're ready on a green dragon.
6 dots.
That's, oh,
8
no
dots.
one wanted it. That's interesting.
8 dots. 3 dots.
Some people
8
ask about that
characters.
red button. That's just there to, like, make sure players aren't,
Red
like,
dragon.
playing stupidly. Most of the time, I guess. It's just to make sure
4
you're paying
characters.
attention. Because in real life, false mahjongs happen more
East
frequently
wind.
than they do online. So,
4 bamboos.
let's
4 bamboos.
ooh. Again, like I'm saying, someone might be playing a concealed bam hand, because
5 characters.
I would think that a 6 and a green would have been out by now, but again, this is a pair,
North
so
wind.
there's a high probability
2
that
bamboos.
someone might be playing a concealed bam hand and needing
Kong.
the pair. Ooh,
7 characters.
that's interesting. So 2020 over here for sure,
West wind.
because we did give him those 2s. So, but the 2 dots, I think it's only a
6
pair
bamboos.
left. And there's a joker for them.
2 bamboos.
Ooh, there's another joker for him.
1
Very
character.
nice. Pass? What?
3 dots.
Don't know how that would even work.
7
but
bamboos.
whatever. Sometimes that button, when
3 characters.
when those cases happen, it's actually that random pop-up actually got me a mahjong one
1
time,
dot.
because someone thought I needed that tile, and they were in between
9
getting rid of
characters.
2 light tiles, and it was near the end game.
3
And that random thing
characters.
popped up, and they were like, oh, they might need a fromage or something. So they got rid of a tile
1
I
character.
needed, so that was nice.
1 bamboo.
Ooh, that's going to be a live
6
tile.
characters.
Oh, maybe not.
Green dragon.
Oh, there it is.
Mahjong.
Mahjong. Oh, so it looks like this player over here was trying to do a 2-4-6-8 opposite suit, or 2-4-6-8 dragon concealed. And they, again, looking at their hand, they were doing a dot hand concealed, and they were doing any like numbers with 2. So, but they were trying to go for 5 through 9 with white dragons. So they were, they were there. But getting rid of all those flowers, I would have probably kept them, honestly. So let's see what happens here for this game. Ooh, okay. So again, kind of all over the place. Usually when I'm all over the place and I don't have any pairs or anything, I usually like to stay away from evens, because building on odd hands I feel like is a lot easier when you don't have anything. I don't know why it is easier, it just is at times. So we're definitely going to keep these 3-6 potentials, because that could be a concealed hand as well. So let's get rid of the 1-8 in east here, and let's see what we can get from the first right. Very hot. Oh, I don't know if they were saying hot tile, like, hot tile as in, like, the person who passed the tile that was considered hot, meaning that, it was kind of late in the game, and she wasn't really on call, so she could have definitely held it, but, some things like that, it's just the name of the game, Can't tell people, can't tell everyone in the world, is going to do the right play every single hand, because even the best of the best make mistakes. Let's see. So there's an 8. Let's get rid of the, really losing faith in this 3-6-9 hand. So, let's get rid of a 6 dot. Because, you know what? We could do a lower odd hand, if we can build on 3s. That's an option as well. Ooh, and it looks like we got a 1 here. Very interesting. So now that builds up for a 1 potential for any like numbers, but I don't think that's substantial though. So again, I'm gonna get rid of the 6, 7, 4 because I'm kind of in between right now. I'm in between a 1, 3, 5 with all the 3s or something concealed. But let's try and get some more dots. And ooh. Oh, yikes. This is going to be hard for us now to decide. So basically now we're actually not looking too bad here because we have a 3 dot now, but we have the pair. You know what? I think we just have to go for it, guys. We have to go again. I really do think that we have to, unfortunately. And now I think with the... Okay, so now do we break the 3 up or do we break the 9 up? This is where it's going to get difficult. I think we have to break the 9 up, right? No, well, well, we don't have any 9 BAMs, so we have a joker, so we want to use it. And most of our pairs are with 1s, and if we break the 3 up, then we're able to use all the 1s. So let's break the 3 up, let's keep that, and then let's get rid of a, what is it? Yeah, we'll have to get rid of a white dragon. I don't want to get rid of it, but I have to. So now we just need to build on 7 and 9 BAMs. Oh, and it looks like we got a 9 crack. Very interesting. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do a 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. That, well, has potential, but, we could break the 1 here and then try and build on 3, 6, 9. Especially with no 9 BAMs, that may be the better call. I don't know. Kind of in a dilemma right now about that. Because if I get rid of this, then that breaks everything that we've been building for, but this is almost gonna make or break our hand. So let's just get rid of the 3 and let's see what we get. Yeah, so again, we should have probably stuck to that 3, 6, 9 category. Whoops. Not bad though. We're kind of in a bad spot, but it's okay. I don't know what would have made it better per se. We could now actually build upon 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's probably the best bet, but then again, I don't know. We could do a 3, 6, 9 flower hand as well. But should I lose faith in this hand? Because, yeah, I probably should. Because you never know what could happen. Okay, let's get rid of 2 1s and a 5. Again, I'm doing that because there's no hand that... that's a good decision on our part. So now we can get rid of 3. Oh, not a lot of wins were going around, so I definitely know someone's playing wins, but I'm hoping to build upon dots. That was kind of our goal, but I guess that's not going to happen. But the 9's good because now we got a 3. Hopefully we can get... I was hoping to keep that 3. I probably should have, but I think it should be okay. Ooh, and it looks like we got it back, so that's nice. I'll take it. So now we can build upon a 3, 6, 9.
One bamboo.
These 1 dots are going because they're not going to help us with anything. Probably could have got rid of the 1 dots, but again, that 7 crack wouldn't have done anything for us either. So
South wind.
there's a 5. That really makes me think here. Let's get rid of the 3 BAM because
3 bamboos.
the fact that we got
North
the 5, if we can get more 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 tiles, this hand may be good. Our gap is 7, but we have a joker, so technically you only have to draw into one. So
1 dot.
let's get rid
North
of those
wind.
winds as quick as possible.
East wind. 7 bamboos.
Okay, so there's thought on the 7. Okay.
Kong.
Ooh.
1 bamboo.
And there's a 6 dot. So again, that kind of just confirms the
1
hand we're
dot.
playing for sure.
1 character.
That 7 could be a 5, 7, 7, 9
South
or a
wind.
multiplication hand. It could be any like numbers as well.
4
So
bamboos.
or single pair pun con, but usually they wouldn't get rid of that one first.
1
so
dot.
we will see what happens.
West wind.
Hopefully we can build upon a 3-6 crack or a 6 dot, because we need to
1
build on the
bamboo.
6 dots first, I would say.
East wind.
There's a 7,
2
so
bamboos.
we'll keep it. Again, this is what I was
5
fearing,
bamboos.
is that the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 dot might come in quicker than a 3, 6, 9, but again, that's just a decision had to be made. I should have probably got rid of the red
5
dragons,
bamboos.
but I'm holding on to them. I'm hoping for some joker bait. They could be doing a 5, 7, 9 dragon as well. I forget about that
3
hand.
characters.
Hopefully that hand doesn't go anywhere. It's a good hand. Let's get rid of the 4 dot here.
4 dots. 8 characters.
Try and play as defensive as possible. Don't throw into any mahjongs. Because we are at 250,
4
so if we don't throw
characters.
in, that's a 25-point deficit, which isn't too substantial. So,
8 characters.
but let's just hope we can win here. Ooh, there's a white dragon. So now let's start to get rid of the reds here, or the 9, sorry,
9 characters.
the cracks. Because that white dragon will
9
definitely use
bamboos.
it for sure. Could do a 5, 7,
1
9 or a
character.
3, 6, 9 with white dragon. So let's build upon that.
1 dot. 3 characters.
Okay, the west wind will go next.
4 bamboos.
Whoever's playing winds is playing with auto pass on, meaning they're probably playing the concealed
6
hand. If there
characters.
is any wind players at the table, I don't know if there is or not, but that 6 crack
9
going out with
characters.
no take means I'm going for it.
6 characters.
We're getting rid of it.
West wind.
Okay, so there's another wind.
Three characters.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what.
4 characters.
Ooh.
3 characters.
Okay, so that west wind's gonna be our next discard, or actually the 4 bam will.
Flower.
Oh wow, that's a hot tile. Get rid of a flower. You must be playing
South wind.
something without it. So without an exposure to, that's kind of a
7
risky
characters.
discard. They must have a pretty established hand though
4
to get rid of a
bamboos.
flower and not have any
5
exposure.
dots.
Ooh, they might want the 5 for 5, 7, 7, 9. I never really thought about that. So these could be good
2
joker
dots.
bait tiles. You never know.
3 dots.
There's a flower. Ooh,
West wind.
that's a good tile to have, especially
9
for
bamboos.
quint potential or a singles and pair if it comes to it, which it probably shouldn't, but
8 characters.
you never know. You never know.
1 character. East
I
wind.
get rid of the winds. I'm wondering why the 2 crack hasn't been out yet.
9 bamboos.
A lot of the 1s and 3s have, so I could only see a potential 2,
2
4,
characters.
6, 8 of 2 suits, and there's a 2. Looks like no one wants it.
2 bamboos.
Get rid of all the 2s. I like it. Ooh, there's the 9
2
dot. That's
characters.
good. So now we can we can stay fully concealed here without exposing the
dots.
9. No one, someone else has the 5 dots, so I'm hoping they're
3
gonna get rid of it
bamboos.
now. They have to, right? Unless this
3
is the
bamboos.
only player that I could assume is playing that hand, but yeah,
7
they've all
characters.
been out. So
7
we could do
dots.
a consecutive run or a single pair pun con. And this player's not taking them, so very interesting. I don't know what's going on here.
White dragon.
Very confused.
Kong.
Ooh, there's a joker for
2
us.
bamboos.
Okay, so then we'll just do... We'll have to just convert, I guess. They could be playing new dragons, though, so
4
we have to
dots.
hope for the best here that this doesn't give in to a good hand.
8 bamboos. White
9
dragon.
crack. Ooh, that's been out.
9 characters. 2 dots.
Ooh, they got a keeper. That's nice. We take him. We'll take it.
7 bamboos.
Ooh, they got their joker. Very nice.
2 dots.
I think a quint might actually be our best bet here.
North wind.
Let's get rid of that
4
4 dot.
dots. 5 characters.
I'm a little confused on what they're doing here, because most of the dots are
4
out, like 2
characters.
4s, 6s, and 8s. Well, 8s I guess aren't out,
6
so they could be
characters.
doing a 6, 7, 8 maybe. And there's another flower, so again, I'm getting rid of the 5 here.
5 dots.
Okay. And again, now
4
we can do a
characters.
3, 6, 9 flower hand, or a quint. But we really have to get into a flower here if we
Joker.
really want to do a quint. Ooh, that's a yikes.
5 characters.
I don't know what could help them.
7 dots.
Hopefully I don't give them their winning tile. That's scary.
Pung.
Oh, you get rid of a joker and why? What?
6 dots.
Ooh, you know what? Let me think about this here. What could they...
5 characters.
What would they...
6 dots.
Oh, that's clutch. They got rid of a 6 dot. But... What? What could they be? They would need the 1 or the 3, but...
7 dots.
The 1 dots are already
8 bamboos.
out. So... I
3 bamboos.
don't know. Flower or red
4
dragon would
dots.
be clutch right here. Ooh, there's another 3.
3 dots. 8 bamboos.
I don't know what they're doing something in 5-7
6
or
characters.
they're doing something over there, but I just am a little
Green dragon.
about that. Ooh.
Three dots.
Maybe a single pair pun con. I mean, that's possible.
8 bamboos.
It really is.
Green dragon.
I'm hoping really hoping I can get somewhere. I don't want to get rid of this because I think both
2
players
dots.
need it.
9 characters.
Kind of wish I could win though. So hopefully I can.
2 characters.
Hopefully I can pick up something here on the next one.
2 bamboos. West wind. 3 dots. 2 characters.
No keepers. This isn't looking. It's looking like a wall game.
Green dragon. 1 bamboo.
Oh yeah, they've all been out.
8 characters.
Usually in that case you always get rid of a joker, but I don't know
Joker.
if that's karma or what. So yeah, it looks like they were doing 5, 6, 7 single pair pun con, but again was so far off. And then this player was doing news with dragons, which we assumed. And then 4, 5 single pair pun con over there as well. So again, everyone was playing. Well, the 3 players needed a con of flowers, so that's why we didn't see any. And we knew they were playing news, and they needed flowers as well. So it was a fight for flowers that game. Hopefully this game will go a little smoother. Oh man. Wow. So we got. What are we gonna do with this though? This is what I'm kind of like. This is good, but like, what are we gonna do with these? Is what I'm wondering. You know, because 3, 5. Yeah, you really can't do much with the 7 bam. So I think you're just gonna have to get rid of the 3 and then the 5, right? Yep, I guess so. I didn't realize that timer seemed to expire really quickly. Maybe we were just thinking really hard. Never really thought about it. There's a white dragon, so that definitely secures our hand of what we're doing. So we can get rid of the red dragon here and 2 7s. Very risky pass, but I don't want to get rid of anything here because, you know, we're playing around dots, so I have to maximize my options somehow. And I don't know where or what's going to come out of that, so. And there's a 9 and a 1, so. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Let's get rid of the 7, 8, and then the 6. Well, if we get rid of a 6, let's actually get rid of a, well, yeah, let's get rid of the 6 here. Because that one we really have to build on, and, we want to use the joker with the white dragon if we play a hand that involves it. And there's a 5 and an 8, so it looks like we're basically set here. Let's go. Can we go again? Yeah, we can. So now we're set for this hand here as well, so okay, let's see how many they want to pass. I can give 2. I gave him 2 7s, so 2 8 should definitely be of help to them. I'm just hoping someone can try and win a game here, if possible. I'm not giving away a 3 because we could do a 1 3 5 dragon. If we get a 1 dot, then that means the joker can easily be used with the white dragon. So never want to be. You always want to have as many options as you can. If you have to commit a risky pass, it's not the end of the world if you have another option of a hand. Because right now we're not really we have a lot of options.
7 bamboos.
That's the beauty of this hand. And if we
2
pun, you know,
bamboos.
we're even more open. So it's just whatever comes in, I guess.
7 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
Okay, and there's a 1 2 3 potential as well. So I'm getting rid of the 1 crack next.
8 characters. 2 bamboos. 6 dots.
1 crack, yep.
1 character. 9 bamboos. 8 bamboos. 3 characters.
And there's a west. Ooh, I'm not throwing that.
1 bamboo.
I smell joker bait on that one, so I'm not getting rid of it. I think that's crazy that how no winds have gone out yet.
Green dragon.
Usually that's a big indicator. And we did pass a
8 bamboos.
I think we might have passed the dragon as well, so that's the risky part about passing a dragon usually is
9 characters.
most of the hands that play them are pretty easy to get if you have most of the tiles, so ooh, there's a 4. Let's get rid of
4
it.
characters.
Could be a potential pair.
Four characters.
They have a joker. That's
West
a
wind.
given. Ooh, there's a west. So I'm gonna hold on to it here. Because the fact there's 1 out means higher chance for joker bait.
2 dots.
Let's get rid of a 2 dot.
5 characters.
Someone's
Pong.
really thinking about that. Ooh. This could be a good tile for
8
them.
dots. 8 bamboos. 1 character.
Let's get rid of those 1s and 3s.
5 bamboos.
And 5s. Yeah. I still
8
don't know what they're
characters.
doing, but
1 bamboo. 5 bamboos.
get rid of all the any like numbers and then
8
the
characters.
lowers. Because they could be doing a single pair upon con, but
8 dots.
they're really, hopefully they have their pair of 4s, because if not, they're in for
3 dots.
declare of dead. Ooh, and there's the 3, so we're gonna I'm gonna con there,
Kong.
and then we're gonna get rid of the 9 dot.
9 dots. Green dragon.
Because I think both of these have good potential, especially how both of these other players haven't been getting rid of wins. I could definitely see this
North
being a
wind.
pun, especially if the pairs start to go out. Yeah, and there was some thought about
West
that.
wind.
North wind. Ooh, there's the west.
West wind.
Let's get rid of it.
6 bamboos. White dragon.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Red dragon. 2 dots.
Yep, don't need it.
3 bamboos. 7 bamboos.
We need to get a white dragon, a joker, or 1 dot.
6 dots.
Or 5. Either or. There's another 6
9
cracks,
dots.
so we're gonna hold on to that. Because someone else gets rid of 1. It could be a potential
7
double
bamboos.
joker. Possibly.
6 characters.
So. And they got rid of it. Oh, that's interesting.
Red dragon.
So they don't want it? Really?
8 characters.
Well then,
9
so they have to be
characters.
playing like a 1-3-5 dragon or a 5-7-9, right? That's basically what
Pong.
yep, Alright.
9 dots.
How many reds are out? 2? So yeah, they're fighting for the
7
reds right now.
characters.
Dang, Mahjong man's really getting rid of the tiles, which actually isn't a bad thing because the
6
fact that those red
characters.
dragons went out and they
1 bamboo.
didn't call them means they don't have them. So getting rid of the tiles that they potentially need will put them more on tilt, because then they're gonna have to force their joker out. And if they didn't have enough
White
jokers for the
dragon.
red dragons, then they're really in a bad spot. Ooh, so it looks like someone else has a white
4
dragon.
dots.
That's sad.
6 characters.
Yeah, just
3
nothing's coming
characters.
in here for this hand. Which is alright, you know. Can't really get
6
everything all the
characters.
time. Probably should have stuck with 1, 3, 5,
1
7,
dot.
9. That's alright. Ooh.
4 dots.
So I'm not getting rid of the south yet because I'm a little
2
concerned.
characters.
This player still might be needing them, but there's only 1 north out, no south.
5 bamboos.
So it's a high chance of
Mahjongg.
Oh. Oh, very nice. So a single pair pun con. Very, very nice. 3 jokers, and then he got the 5. Very nice. And then this player, yeah, again, like I was saying, they were very light on the jokers. Didn't have a single one. So good 7 crack pass, especially usually if someone discards a hot tile like that, they're really close. And then they were doing a potential news of 4, 5, 6 maybe. Which isn't terrible, you know, they were definitely building up on 4, 5, 6 news concealed singles and pair, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 concealed as well. For flowers and dragons, also singles and pairs. So very nice overall. We got out of there pretty safely, so definitely think that was a good one. So I think we'll do one more marathon. Let's just take a peek at the standings. So it looks like we got up there from that win, so we need to keep doing that. Need to hopefully have one more good game to get us up there. Oh. And let's see. So in that case, if there was, if we were getting down to the wire, and that's why I held on to that south wind, because I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to get there in time, and usually the south wind would be a pair or a con, and without one being out, someone would have to get rid of one. Assuming that, they weren't playing a con of it, so someone else would have to get rid of one before me. And if not, then 2 players on the table are already considered dead, and a potential third if they're needing that for a pair. So that's why holding tiles like that are, that's why sometimes holding a pair tile or a tile that hasn't been out yet before someone, usually relying on someone to pass it, is a good strategy. So that way you're not giving into something that someone could play, because, not all the time can you read a hand off of 1 exposure. It's actually really hard to, so. So let's see if there's any other players here. So a lot of players online. Yvonne, Dot, Doris. Let's just start inviting people. I mean, it's the best you can do. But not a lot of people are playing marathons now. I'm wondering what's going on. Because usually there's like 2 or 3 going on at all times. And even, I guess the time zone, you could say so, but this is considered a live time, where this is where a lot of people are coming home and playing. So, oh, don't have the entry fee. I wish I could help you with that. I would definitely love to, especially to get some good experience. Oh, hi Irene, welcome to the live stream. But yeah, if I wish there was like a I don't know if it would be a necessarily a feature that a lot of people would use, but just being able to create a game that's like or a table that's free, but like the hosts or something can put uh well, I don't know how that would work out. I really don't. Huh. I don't know. So this Saturday we have the MCR tournament, which I'm excited for, very excited. And then I have the unfortunate news for tomorrow. Tomorrow, oh my God, for the next Mahjong Madness tournament, I'm actually going to be unable to play in that one because I'm working. Um, Ironically, I usually don't work Saturdays, but I am that one, so unfortunately won't be in that one. But I guess take that with with happiness, because then it gives you a greater shot. One less player could mean a whole lot, and potentially making your matches, and it all plays in. But I would definitely recommend people to enter that one. And then the weeks to follow, I think I'm going to be definitely playing in the what is it? I'm definitely going to be playing in the MCR tournament that Michelle's hosting, because there's a big prize associated with that. It's a travel stipend. I mean, you can. There's probably not going to be any tournaments that are happening for another year or so. Well, not for another year, but in the near future. So I mean, I can use it, but I'm assuming that if I'm not able to use it because of the situation, then there will be like a whatchamacallit, for the winner, there's going to be probably some other sort of solution. But yeah, that should be fun. And then, so MCR is going to be the main two tournaments for the next couple of weeks. And then after that one, the next weekend is the American Mahjong GMT, which for sure we're going to be playing in. I mean, hands down. Currently, those are probably in my mind. Again, I always recommend, if you're little scampy about paying the $25 entry fee and you have a VIP or a membership on MahjongTime, or even if you don't, the tournament entry is just $3, and it's a pretty affordable tournament, and you get a lot of experience. I think 16 games, or even more. I don't know if after 4 deals, if you keep going on. So that will be decided by the Mahjong team, but a good tournament to get experience in for sure. And for the price of $3, I mean, it's definitely worth it. So let's get to the hand here. So we have a 4-2-4. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get rid of some tiles here, and then let's also get rid of the 6. 2-4-6. Okay, so we do have a flower, so you know what that means. Concealed 13579. Haven't played it in a while, but I'm definitely keeping my options open there. And it looks like we got there potentially. So I'm going to hold the or hold, what am I talking about? I'm gonna try and play into that hand here. So let's get rid of the 8, and then this is where I'm like, do I get rid of a 5? I'm gonna probably get rid of the 1 here, or not the 1, sorry, the 5, 7, 7, 9. That's where like these 5 and 9s don't really do anything for us. So let's get rid of that, and then the 9 as well, because we have the upper tiles built. So yeah, that's a safe pass. Looks risky when you look at it for a 3-6-9, but that's about it. And it looks like we got a 9 dot out of it, so I'll take it, If you get one keeper. That's why, again, I don't like the idea of safe passing is very controversial. It's intended, and when you, from a broad perspective, passing a tile in any like numbers is bad, but that's only 3 hands, and they have to have all the other numbers. twos are the only exceptions because of the year, obviously. But when you pass, for example, a dot, a bam, and a crack, your chances of giving someone a tile they need are much higher than giving someone a tile or two tiles that they need. And especially when you pass like any like suit, like you pass two dots, you usually are able to space them out enough where it's like a 2 and a 9, and it's just like passing safe is recommended because it allows players who can't like read passes as well a chance to actually have a better chance at not passing into hands, which can happen a lot in the early stages of learning the game. Um, but I would definitely say that if you do have an instance where you pass risky, don't just forget about it. Don't even think about it because you're focusing on your hand. You want to focus on it and not take your mind off of it. So, yeah, that's some advice there. Ooh, so we got a lot of fives. Oh. Hmm. If only this was if only these were lower dots, this would be a better hand, like substantially. So I'm definitely going to get rid of the 1 and the 4 here, because I don't think there's anything that we could do with them. But yeah, passing safe, I've always not been a huge fan of it, because you take more time thinking about how to make a safe pass than actually focusing on your hand. And I just don't think that's good. I'd rather people spend their time focusing on what they're playing than trying to build a safe pass. So it looks like we're getting some fives here. Very nice. We're kind of we're all over the place here about what we're doing. We have three. Hopefully we can build on the 579 category here and some white dragons. But it's just like this, there's not really a hand for this. Now there is a multiplication hand, but again, we really didn't have any like sevens or threes, and they only want to get rid of twos. So I'm not going to give them a wind because I did not see a lot of winds going around, so I don't want to give into a wind hand. And I always get this person confused with Eagle Win, EGL. I don't know why, but ooh, two Norse? Someone's not going to be
Northwind.
happy with me, especially if they're playing them.
East
Yeah, I
wind.
was thinking about a Quint potential.
4 characters.
The only 579 Quint. That's what I was thinking.
East wind.
But again, I'm just playing it slowly. Just every
North
tile that
wind.
comes in, I'll embrace with love and be like, oh, best tile.
9
But
bamboos.
until I get a definer here, I'm
9
hoping I can build
bamboos.
on 579 though. That'd be a good hand to win on
6 characters.
for sure. Now we did give away a 4 dot, and we didn't see any lower dots, so I might want to hold on to that. Ooh, but there's another 5 bam.
4 dots.
So I'm going to hold on to that.
West
Because
wind.
there's always the potential to build on the flower hand with any like numbers.
South wind.
Yeah, because we're kind of on the 4 to
2
4
characters.
ratio right now where... Ooh, and there's another joker, so let's get rid of that 8 dot.
8 dots.
That's a good tile.
West wind.
Very nice tile, actually.
South wind.
I wish this... well, okay, I don't want to say that, though,
8
because
dots.
any, like, numbers this would be very good for.
2 dots.
But I always like when I play quints when I have, like, 3
West
of a
wind.
number. If I had 3 5s and 2 7s, I would feel a lot better. Because then with the joker, like, I can associate one with that, and then
3
it gives me
characters.
a higher chance of being able to con this.
2
But
bamboos.
you never can get always what you want. So right now I think
East wind.
we're going to play any like numbers with 5s. I really
2
think
dots.
playing with 5s, that's probably the worst
9
number to
bamboos.
play any like numbers with, because there's a lot of hands that play
6
especially
dots.
with odds. Oh, and there's a dragon. Yeah, I'm
5
breaking up the
characters.
5s now. That dragon
6
really
dots.
really got me going there. especially.
6 bamboos.
Because that means we could have a better chance at a quint.
6 bamboos.
And there's another 8, so let's get rid of it.
8 dots.
We would have had 3 8 dots if we wouldn't have gotten rid of that first one, the
9
Charleston. Oh, there's a 9, so that's a pun.
Pung.
And then let's get rid of the 5 bam.
5 bamboos. 4 characters. 6 bamboos.
Actually, I think we might have made the wrong decision.
East
yeah, we
wind.
did. Whoops. That's okay.
5 bamboos.
We still have a good chance at
4
winning this game.
characters.
So I'm gonna hold the
4
because
dots.
now we're gonna have to really get into a 7 or a white dragon,
4 dots.
or maybe not.
5 dots.
What? Yeah, we should have played the.
8
We
dots.
might have been able to hold off on that 9. You know what? It probably would have been in our
1
best
character.
interest to quint that if we were doing that
Con.
5 7 9, because then that could have been a quint also if we drew into more
3
flowers.
bamboos.
So.
Pung.
Oh, no joker
2
opportunity.
characters.
That's unfortunate. Hate to see
North
it.
wind.
All the winds were going out
9
too,
bamboos.
which is kind of interesting. Oh, there's another joker.
3
Okay, so we got
bamboos.
saved by the bell. So the flowers are going out
2
next, and
dots.
I really think this player is going to con the flowers, so which would set us up for our hand. I
characters.
mean, we would have been set with the 5s if we would have stuck to the original game plan,
4
but
bamboos.
oh yeah, thanks Irene. It's a good set. I enjoy it. It's very nice.
5 bamboos.
The racks at first looked a little pink,
7
but then more
dots.
in the light, they're very red
Kong.
when you look at them. Okay, so there's the flower.
Flower.
So now this is going to spark this player's interest, I'm assuming. Oh, maybe not.
3 dots.
I don't know what you could be. Maybe if they didn't want flowers,
8 bamboos.
maybe 1 3 3 3 5, but
9 dots.
3s are gone. So, God, look at our joker luck this
Flower.
game. Very, very big luck. Maybe that's why they can't take
3
us.
dots.
They don't have enough. So we need a white dragon for Mahjong here,
2
or
characters.
7 dot or a joker, one of the 2. Hopefully we can draw it ourselves, though. That would be nice, but
7 dots.
we'll take it. Ooh, very nice.
Green dragon.
Pass. 5 crack.
5 characters.
Oh, and they didn't want that either, huh?
Green dragon.
I really think they're playing a 1 2 3 or something, but they're
8
all over the
bamboos.
place.
White dragon. Mahjong.
That's Mahjong. Oh, so they were doing a consecutive run, and they were actually pretty close. Yeah, they were pretty close to being all pure. Very, very good effort. And they were doing a 1 2 single pair pun con. So, yeah, they were close as well. So very nice. And they were doing any like numbers with 1s, but they didn't need flowers because that was their pair. So overall, very good hand. I assume they were probably playing the any like numbers, but again, there's no other really hand without a potential flower. Usually a lot of players that play that hand don't have the flowers, and that's what they're waiting on. So I was a little confused there, but nonetheless. So it looks like we have a pair of 4s, so an even hand could be a good option. We also could do a 1 2 3 4 or a 3 4 5 6 or 3 4 3 4 5. So let's get rid of the 9 dot. The cuz 3 6 9's not looking too hot. The 4 and then the 1 or the what am I thinking of? The 4 5 9. I feel like that timer expires a lot more quicker. Maybe am I missing something? Oh, okay, so what happened was, after that deal, I only had, I think, 40 seconds to look at my hand, not the 60, so that's why I was feeling a little rushed. So that explains it. Nothing really of interest here. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna try and do a character hand. So let's see what we get. Yeah, I also like a lot of times when I do those Mahjong tournaments and I do well, I usually don't go to I don't play in the other ones 'cause it's usually my schedule that like conflicts with it, but I also don't like playing in them all the time because you know they tournaments are fun in real life when you go to each one because it's a new experience every time you go online though it's you know it's just like playing the game so that's usually why I take breaks on them so I don't get too worn out from them but usually that's not the case. We could do you know what I think the two the what is it the that hand that I had originally thought of is kind of dwindling because we're getting more cracks now so ooh and there's a 2 so but we did get a red dragon out of it so kind of got there not really though getting another 2 dot though really shows that we might be able to get rid of this 1 and then the 9, maybe opposite ends, and then try and get that 1 dot back if they get rid of it, and then pick the 1 up and then play a 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't done that hand in God knows how long, but it's a good hand to play. Okay, so there's a 2. Okay, so there's another 2, so 2, 3, 4, dragon maybe? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's get rid of the 7. We don't need it. And let's see what we get here. Whatever we get here shows us what this player is probably playing. Yeah, well, so the difference is that there's an actual like leaderboard and then as well you play four hands. Yeah. So basically you're playing 4 hands of gameplay every marathon and then give me 1 second here. Ooh, we got to make a decision here. That 6 is gonna go. I don't think we're gonna need it. 2, 4, 4, 6, 8 maybe. Oh, that's actually a good idea. That would be maximizing around our pairs, but I don't know about that one. But yeah, so the marathons are mostly you're just committed to all the games, so yeah. Okay, so it looks like we got a 3 out of this and another 2 dots, so I'll pass 3. And then I think I can forge. Oh, they have 2. Okay, I'll give away a 2 dot and a west. I shouldn't have kept the 2s. I don't know what I was thinking, especially getting rid of the 1 and 4. Um, but we didn't get any 8s, so that's again interesting. But we'll go with hopefully we can get that 1 back. Because then a consecutive run would actually not be such a bad option. And since we do have a red dragon, we have the luxury of having the opportunity to potentially play that concealed hand. It looks like we got another 2, so that's actually probably better. Because if we do a 2, 3, 4 dragon hand, now we can actually, you know, focus our jokers around the dragons to build the hand. So let's see here.
4 bamboos.
4 bams are going out. They're going out so fast I can't even talk. Oh yeah, Marilyn. I hate to say it, but I learned something new every time I play Mahjong too, you know. It's always, you know, it's always one thing, you know. You always think you're playing the best, but I always learn every time. And I think that's good, you know. Learning every time you play is always a good thing. Oh, and it looks like we picked up a 4, but that one crack went out, so It's a little
2
unfortunate,
dots.
but you know, we picked up a potential for our dragon hand, which we originally were planning on doing anyway. So, but yeah,
6
it's
bamboos.
good that you're learning.
4
That's always
dots.
good, you know. I'm happy to hear that.
2 dots.
I know that most of the things I
East
cover
wind.
are pretty informative, but you know, I don't know, it takes
9 dots.
I would say most of the things on this channel are tournament based, and you know, if you can get or
6
take
dots.
some of the tips, or you know, even like watching what I'm doing and use those
5 bamboos.
in your own games, then you know, you may end up doing pretty good. So actually, I just picked up a white
6
dragon, so I'm
dots.
gonna interrupt myself because opposite dragon potential, 2, 3, 4 opposite dragon.
3
So
dots.
we'll have to keep our eye on that one. But yeah, most of the
White
stuff I
dragon.
cover is pretty informative. So, but that's good to hear though that you enjoy it. So let's get rid of the 7 here because
7
no north
bamboos.
wind has gone out yet. So I don't know, north and south with odds or 2020 could be a potential
White
hand.
dragon.
And that basically just assumes that there is no 2020 hand because we have the other
6
one.
dots.
Unless when we get rid of it, that's
Red
their
dragon.
2020 Mahjong, but I doubt it. Yeah, so let's get rid of the white dragon at this point. It's not anything of use
White
for us.
dragon.
It looks like they had him, so very interesting.
8 characters.
But yeah, I mean, the
4
best thing you
bamboos.
can do is if you're kind of in your spot, Maryland, where you're learning
North
still,
wind.
and I don't know how, you know, I'm assuming you've been playing for a good amount of time, but
2
I would
bamboos.
definitely say just putting, you know, asking the questions are probably the best thing.
8 characters.
I'm not trying to, you know, um, trying to make like a newer forum or that, because I feel
Green
like if I
dragon.
just make a single video about tips and tricks and stuff,
Green dragon.
it helps in some sort, but I think playing the game online and doing these marathons are actually more helpful
North wind.
because they have a lot of factors into them. Like there's tilt, there's you know, losing streaks which I don't believe
6
in.
characters.
There's defense. There's a lot. So, and again, they are pretty long. But
6
again,
characters.
I believe what someone told me is that YouTube picks up where you
East
last
wind.
left off. I don't know if that's the case, but
9
instead of doing like
characters.
single videos throughout the week, I just do these, and then this should be enough because this probably
Green dragon.
the 2 hours could equate to at least 8 videos if
6
they were
characters.
each, you know, X amount of time long.
1
But
bamboo.
that's why I don't do like just pre-recorded videos. I like these because not only
Red
is it
dragon.
easier on my schedule, but it's more or less informative for everyone else. And let's pass on that because if the other one goes out, then we can just con it. I don't want to give a Joker
4
opportunity,
dots.
and I really need to build on the 3 crack here before I can have any option of getting
6
there.
bamboos.
There's a 9. Let's get rid of it.
9 characters.
So yeah, I occasionally do a pre-recorded video
5
every once in a blue
characters.
moon, just 'cause I don't know, the schedule I have, it's more, or it's easier to do this than
2
the
bamboos.
videos. So, and I know people like this, so
3 dots.
that's also why I do it. Oh, there's a 2.
5
That's very nice.
characters.
So now if we con the reds, we're ready on a
2 bamboos.
oh, we need one more. We need a red, Joker, or a 3 right now to be on call
9 dots.
after getting a pair or something, or a call of something.
South
see.
wind.
Ooh, very nice. Con. Oh, darn it.
South wind.
Let's get rid of him. So again, right there, I was holding
9
that south
dots.
wind because I had a lot of options to pass, and I knew someone would eventually get rid of
4
one.
dots.
So, which
North
can actually
wind.
be, are there different time limits? Yeah, it's just 8 seconds.
West
That's the
wind.
standard. I think MCR is 8 as well. I'm not 100% sure. It's either 8 or
1
9,
dot.
but yeah, the 8 seconds. I think the 7 seconds is a little, like,
3 dots.
1 second doesn't seem like much, but it really does, because that 1 second
5
extra allows you to get
characters.
the tile in the hand and everything. So let's get rid of the 1 here, because
1
these haven't
character.
been out yet. So these are still pretty hot tiles,
1 dot.
which is kind of mind-blowing, but we will
North
see.
wind.
How many 6 BAMs are out? 2? Okay. There's
1
potential.
character.
Here's a 2. Let's get rid of it.
2 bamboos.
I'm really hoping to draw into a tile I need here, or
1
hoping
dot.
someone gets rid of these, so that way I can get a Joker exchange.
West wind.
Because we really need one right now. I need to pick up a 3, a red, or a Joker at this point. And then I think if I get rid
2
of a tile, I'm going to
characters.
get rid of the 9 BAM first,
9
because
dots.
there's, well, actually the 3 BAM, because there's a lot of the lower, like 2,
1
3,
dot.
4s, like a lot of 2 and 4s are out, so that really just kills that idea. But there isn't, I think there's
5
only
characters.
one BAM out, so it could be risky to get rid of this.
9
But there's
characters.
there's a 5 out as well, so I don't know. Oh, and that's a good tile too. Let's get rid of a 3.
3 bamboos.
Let's just do it. And it looks like we did the safe analysis,
5 dots.
and it paid off for us, so that was good. How many 2 and how many 4s are out? All of them?
South wind.
I really don't know what they could be doing then.
5 dots.
Ooh, that's not the tile I wanted to see. Ouch.
8 dots.
Let's just get rid of it and let's see what happens. But actually, that's not terrible, because
5 dots.
we can actually play 2, 3, 4, but we're still in the same boat if we play 2, 3, 4. It's just whatever comes in quick or first.
South wind.
Honestly, that's what I'm
9
analyzing
characters.
here. Whatever comes in first is what I'm gonna do.
Green dragon.
If a 3 comes in, we're doing the dragon
5
hand,
dots.
but I don't want to get rid of a flower. That's why I'm really hoping that a 4 or a flower comes
East
in,
wind.
or a Joker. So
6 dots.
actually, you know
2
what? I'm gonna get rid of
characters.
that. Single pair pun con,
West wind.
and then we can use both the Jokers for the flower.
Red dragon.
So that would set us up.
Three bamboos. Red dragon.
Okay, so it's getting down to the wire here.
1 bamboo.
Don't know what's gonna happen. I definitely don't think someone's gonna throw one of these, so hopefully we can pick up
6
a
bamboos.
tile we need, but these are all kind of hot, so crossing our fingers
3
here.
bamboos. 4 dots. 1 bamboo.
Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be a wall game, unfortunately. It was looking really good from the start, but
3 dots.
it's not going to be that good, though, I don't think. Hopefully we can push
7
a wall
dots.
game. Hot tile.
1 bamboo.
Mahjong Man might be one off, or on call, to get rid of a
Joker.
tile like that. Definitely has to be. Joker is going to be our last discard.
6 characters.
Or actually the 1 crack, right? I don't get rid of Jokers on the last discard
Joker.
unless I really have to.
1 character.
And it looks like they were pretty far off, and they were doing, what, 7-8, 7-8, 7-8, maybe concealed, and then they drew into Jokers. Very nice. And then they needed flowers as well, so everyone was playing flowers, so I think it's safe to assume that we should have, when we got that, we were kind of in a bad spot. Because if everyone else needed them, it would have been a fight. Or someone would have at least needed it, so let's see here what we can do. Oh, okay, so this is actually a pretty good hand. A lot of people would probably want to focus around the dots, and I agree. I agree. So I'm gonna get rid of the 1, and then I think we could potentially do a noose here with 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna really focus my hand around those. But I'm gonna get rid of the 6 here, because without the 9, but also because 4s work with west and east for evens. So I think that's a good pass for the start of the game. And I don't want to get rid of this, because if we get reds, we could do opposite dragon as well. So we have a lot of ways to go about this here. Just it's going to depend on what we get. Something's really buggy, though, about the timer, because there should always be a new timer that starts at 60 when a new round starts, and that doesn't seem like it's the case right now. So I'm hoping they can fix that over there at the headquarters, as we should be officially calling it, because that's kind of annoying, honestly, because that really runs your time banks down. So we could keep the 2 here, and we could do a 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. But I'm trying to build on wins right now. But you know what? Since we're not getting any what is it, east winds yet, I can get rid of the 4, because this is a 2, 4, 4, 6, and then we need 8 cracks, which you know, but without the east building up, east west and evens isn't looking like it's going to be the best option here. So, and it looks like we got rid of a 2, 3, 4, and that's starting to build up now. That's actually, this is where these are the situations I hate being in, because it's like, if I got rid of a 3, actually, you know what, to think about it, to put it in my perspective here, you know what, we might actually just try and build up on, well, this is where it's like weird, because like, I have to build up on 8 somehow if I do a 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, but then if I play, we have to make a decision. That green dragon is staying as well, because we're going to build up on BAMs. You know what? I'm really not about building up on a con without even a single joker or a single tile that associates with it. So I'm passing really risky there, because I really think that there's going to be these BAMs are going to be coming, because just seeing more when you get a pass like that, you really have to switch, you know, even if you have like a guaranteed set. So this 1 is going to be really not really too impactful unless they already have the lower ones, because we passed a 4 and a 5, so and a 6, so this could be nice in 2 ways, but hopefully we can get that 3 bamboo back. That's really what we need, honestly. That would be the bread and butter, and hopefully we can build on the wins as well. Oh, and there's another green dragon, and then there's a 1. So actually right now on this hand, I'm gonna get rid of a north, a west, and an 8. Never get rid of north and south together, because those are your pair tiles for wind hands, and they go together. So, you know, always just getting rid of the opposite end. But if we can get into 5 BAMs here and flowers, we can play that concealed hand. Or just, you know, a standard 2, 3, 4 dragon. So, ooh, and it looks like the dots are definitely going around again. So, I think it's safe to get rid of the north, the south, and the 9, because we still can build up on a potential 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8. But again, I don't know if that was a safe pass, because not a lot of winds or east were going around. So, but again, there could not be any, you know. Someone may have 1 and that's all it is. So that's also an issue I find with 3-player American Mahjong, is all the wind hands are impossible to get, because everyone gives the wins to the junk wall. Or I refer to it as a junk wall, but I don't know. But there is an 8, so that's actually pretty substantial. But at this time, I think I'm going to get rid of 3 and hold on to the 8 BAM, because these are going to require jokers, and this is a good tile to keep, especially with all the bamboos we have. So let's get rid of it. Hopefully we can get some decent tiles here. I'm hoping for a 5 bam or 6. 5 or 6 bam would be, or 3, would be beneficial here. And it looks like we didn't get anything. Ouch. Had to try for it though, you know. It's always good to try.
4 dots.
Okay, so there's
South
a
wind.
4.
1 dot.
Oh, and there's another 2, so that's good. Builds up for our dragon hand.
8 dots.
I guess we had 2, 3, 4 last game too, so
8 dots.
this could also be a 1, 2, 3 though.
North wind.
That's what I'm looking at actually. Hoping we can get a 3 bam here soon.
9 dots.
That's a good tile to get rid of early in my opinion.
North wind. 6 dots. 4 dots.
Yeah, let's get rid of that
East
east
wind.
wind. Yeah, it looks like there wasn't any east going out unless someone has their
South
auto
wind.
pass on, but I highly doubt that with all the
1
winds
dot.
going out. So yeah, there must have not been any east in the
7
Charleston,
dots.
which is kind of unfortunate if you want to play winds, but
8 dots.
a lot of the dots are going out, so that good thing we got rid of them.
West wind.
But then that might also be bad for us because
2
if
characters.
winds and a lot of one suit goes out at one time, then you might be holding tiles someone else needs,
2 characters.
which kind of makes your every pass you do riskier.
2
If that's
dots.
even a word. But yeah.
2 dots.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of dots.
9 dots.
Wow.
7 dots.
That's wow. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
7 characters.
That's a risky one. That could be a potential joker. Hopefully it's not though. Good. Okay, so we got the 3.
East wind.
So now we need to draw into 5s
8
or dragons, and we're ready because pun con.
Red dragon.
So we really need to get a green here or a joker, something in that spectrum. Let's get
9
rid of the
characters.
characters here, especially that 9.
8 characters.
2, 4, 6, 8's looking hot still in the cracks. I mean, if you have the 2.
7 bamboos.
There's a 7. Okay, so the 9's probably a safe
2
pass.
dots.
Let's get rid of that 7 pair
7
potential
dots.
if they're doing a concealed hand.
7 bamboos.
Okay, I'm liking these 7s going too. A lot of the high tiles are going,
7
and we have all
characters.
the lower ones, so we're doing pretty
South
good,
wind.
in my opinion. There's a 6 dot. Let's get rid
6
of it.
dots. 1 bamboo.
And then there's already an 8 bam out, so that's a pun.
Hung.
And then let's get rid of the 8 here.
8 bamboos.
And then the 4s could be held for joker bait, and I'm
3
holding
bamboos.
those as long as I can. That's a pun as well, thank
Hung.
you. And then 4's going.
4 bamboos.
Because I feel like this 9's going to have a lot more potential.
1 dot. 5 bamboos. Kong.
Ooh, that's where the 5s were. Very nice.
5 characters. 4 bamboos.
It could be doing a 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 dots.
Hopefully I can get a green dragon soon. Or the 2 bam. Green dragon would be preferred, but
8 characters.
you never know. Oh, hi
5
Jennifer.
characters.
Welcome to the live stream. Nice to see ya. Let's get rid of the 9 now.
9 bamboos.
That 4, I feel like this is going to be a good tile to keep.
3 dots.
Especially if it's a pun, then there's going to be a joker if I can hold on to it
West
long
wind.
enough, then it probably is going to have a joker associated with it if it's a pun.
5 characters.
So I'm just hoping for the best on that one.
West wind.
And this could be pure if we can get into a green dragon soon enough.
3
But I'm
dots.
hoping I can get into the 2 bam as well. But we'll see what happens.
8 characters.
Those 8s are going out too like
8 characters.
hotcakes. Oh, they definitely have another joker. That's a
9
given.
dots.
Wow. Their hand is pretty good then.
4 dots.
They're doing a multiplication, I'm assuming, but I don't know.
Five characters. 2 characters.
Let's get rid of a 4.
4 characters.
The 6 has a
9
higher
dots.
potential of being a joker than the 4. Because if they're doing a 2, 4, 4, 6, 8
9
like we were
bamboos.
originally thinking about doing, then that's where it is.
2 characters. 4 characters.
Yep, let's get rid of them. This is another risky tile.
3 dots.
I don't know what people are playing here. A lot of the 9s
4
are out though,
bamboos.
and dots, so a lot of the 8s are out too, and bams.
8 bamboos.
I don't know. Technically, what would you be doing here?
6 bamboos.
I really shouldn't be holding on to this. Oh, that's terrible for me too.
Flower.
A lot of the 2s are out, right? My helper here. Yep, so all the 2...
North wind.
Oh, yeah, we have all the... well, yeah, all the 2s are out, so this is a safe pass. Well, this is a potential
1
joker.
character.
And there's our 2 bam.
6 characters.
So let's hope someone cons the white dragon quick enough.
South wind.
I don't know if people are going to be smart enough to check out that the all the
1
2s have been
character.
out, but probably not. Let's hope to get this 5
3
bam though.
characters.
Or a green dragon would be nice. Ooh, white dragon. Good. I like when
White
that happens.
dragon.
Let's hope for the best.
Flower.
No keeper. What? Wow.
Mahjong.
Oh, darn it. Oh, that flower was such a good... Oh, and they... You know what, though? I don't know why they didn't get rid of the 7 dot. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. They should have kept the flower. Kind of interesting there on why they got rid of that instead of the 7 dot. Interesting. Yeah, we were close though, very close. So let's see what we get in this game. Ooh, I see a ton of 8s already. Ooh, starting off strong. Definitely playing upper tiles or evens. So let's get rid of a 3 east and south. Hopefully we can build upon dots so we can play consecutive or a quint. That would be nice. Okay, let's see here. So there's another 2. So that's nice. And then there's a 4 dot. So I think we're safe to get rid of the odds here. And if we can flood the odds on the first left, then we might be able to get something good. In the even category, which we're kind of banking on right now. Hopefully we can build on cracks here. Oh, very nice. Okay, so it looks like we got that 6 dot, which we were desperately looking for, but I don't know if that's what I wanted, because I have... Yeah, that isn't what I wanted here. I'm gonna get rid of it. I need to build on 6 and 8 dot, or a 6 dot and then 4 bams. Because I think that 2, 4, 6, 8 is probably better than what I could be doing down here. Uh, ooh, wow, that's interesting. So yeah, I think now that we got the 4 dot, geez, I guess that kind of seals the deal for that one. Hasta luego, maybe? I mean, this is, we need white dragons here and then flowers, and then we have that good concealed hand potential, but, let's do a 1-2-5. That's a safe pass. Especially, because I don't know, if 1-2-3 is kind of weird, especially with flowers being in the game, you know. And one pair could definitely change a whole hand, so, or change someone to think of a whole nother hand, so I don't want to give into that knowledge right now. So let's see what happens. Oh, we got a 6. Not what we needed. Now the 1 dot, that's fresh. But the 3 also, you know what? Well, no, because 1 doesn't go with 8 at all. I don't even know why I was thinking about that. Let's not give away the 3 though, because I haven't seen another one. So it could be a good tile. Oh, and there's another 2. Let's give away 3. I really need to build on the dots here. Someone's holding the 9s and the 3 dots. So, if there is any out, I guess. I'm assuming there is, though. There should be. One would think. But, let's hold the 8 here, because that's the tile that has the most amount of, potential, and we could definitely play any, like, number hand if we, because this 1-2-3 is a little risky, but the 8 just makes more sense than any of those. And at this point, I'm trying to win here, because this is the last deal, so we really have to try and win. And there's another 8, so, again, building upon that potential is good.
1 dot.
Okay, let's get rid of the south wind.
South wind.
Ooh, and look at that. There's a white dragon. That's what we wanted.
1 bamboo.
Good. So hopefully we can build upon
North
these
wind.
with the flowers as well.
2 characters.
And there's a 6
2
dot.
characters.
That's what we needed. Now all we need is a 2 dot.
2 bamboos. 2 dots.
Oh, that's what I wanted, the 2 dot.
8 characters.
That isn't fair. I always hate that
9
when the player before you or one after you literally gets a tile you need. It's like, oh, why couldn't that have been me? But
3 characters.
if that was the case, then this game would definitely be a lot easier to win in. So, let's see here what's going on.
6 dots.
Ooh, 6 dot pass. We'll pass on
9
that for now.
characters.
Okay, so I'm holding the west wind. I'm praying that will be a
8
pun with the
characters.
joker.
2 characters.
Because at this point, I really think someone's playing a wind hand.
8 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
Really don't know what's
Flower.
going on here. Oh, a flower. Yikes.
8 characters.
If anyone wins a hand, hopefully it will be them.
6
And
bamboos.
we don't want them to self-draw. That's... They
4
can't
bamboos.
self-draw, that's basically it. And we can't throw into it if we want to win, but... whatever.
Flower.
Oh, another flower, wow.
4 bamboos.
Those would have been nice to have in my hand, but... So don't know who's playing the winds.
East
I know
wind.
someone is.
Kong.
Ah. This is going to
South
be a
wind.
big tile then. I see. So the fact they got rid
3
of the
dots.
flowers shows me that they're not playing the 2020 hands. So that's
2 dots.
really interesting. And when someone's playing a hand, oh, that's a keeper.
7 characters.
When someone's playing a hand with like this, opening the game helper, if you have the membership, is really helpful because you can just go down each
3
even
dots.
and see what one has
North
potential
wind.
to beat it. So like right now, 8s are
6
out,
characters.
6 are still in, and it looks like that 6 is potentially being thought about. So I definitely think it's the 6s.
1 dot.
The 4s could be the 4s as well. Can't be 2, so it's
3
either
dots.
4, 6. It's either 4 or 6.
6 characters.
And it looks like the 6s are now going out, so
North wind. West wind.
let's get rid of it now while we can.
6 characters.
So I think now we're going to do a 6, 7, 8 dot hand.
6 characters.
Hopefully I can build upon a 2 right now. That would actually be beneficial.
1
Or
character.
9. 9 dot would actually be good too, I think.
7 characters.
Yeah, unfortunately not the tile we needed. It's alright
6
though.
dots.
Ooh, that's a pun.
Pawn.
Okay, and then let's get rid of the 5.
5 dots.
It's a fresh tile.
3 bamboos.
And then, so we're set on 2, 4, 6, 8 dragon or 7,
1
8,
character.
6, 7, 8 dragon. So it's whatever comes in first.
7 characters.
Especially with the player to our left probably focusing on evens, but they
2
can't be
characters.
focusing. I'm honestly like, I wish I could call them dead,
1
but
bamboo.
I can't yet. Guess there's still an opportunity for the
1
2020
bamboo.
hand, so until all the 2s are out, I can't.
9 dots. 1 character. 3 bamboos.
There's no way this can end in another wall game,
3 bamboos.
right? I would think not.
9 dots.
Yeah, let's get rid of the 4
4
dot
dots.
here.
Six bamboos. 9 dots.
Okay, so they were holding them.
4 characters.
Oh, that's
4
nice.
dots.
Wow. That's good. Now we need a white dragon
3
or a
characters.
7.
South wind. 4 characters.
I think that
2
con of
bamboos.
east wind was a mistake, honestly.
3 characters.
That's all I can think of. But
6 bamboos.
when all the 2s are out, I can.
Nine bamboos. 9 dots. Flower.
Oh, really? That's the third one. So we need
3
another
bamboos.
4 to go out, and we can declare him
9
dead.
characters. Eight dots. 8 characters. Flower.
So they may need flowers.
7 bamboos. Kong.
Ooh.
3 dots. 9 characters. 6 bamboos.
Hopefully we can get a tile here.
2 dots.
Okay, there's the 2, so that helps us. So now all we need is a 4 to be
1
discarded,
bamboo.
and then we can declare him dead, which would be big for
1
us.
dot.
Ooh, but
5
hold our
bamboos.
breath, everyone. It's a hot tile.
Kong.
Ooh.
White dragon.
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Thank you. Yeah, and it looks like they were playing 4, so again, I don't know if we would have been able to call them dead. But we won the last game, and that's it for the marathon, so woohoo. Again, the luck of the draws has been very good for us tonight. So yeah, so again, if one of the other 4s would have went out, you have to wait until all the 2s are out and all the white dragons. If all the white dragons were out, then you could call them dead regardless of the 2s, but the 2s being out really secures it, because then they couldn't have, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's the only evens. You could play with East and West. So it kind of eliminates the 2020 if all the 2s are out as well, but we needed one more 4 to go out, so that way we could have declared him dead. I think it was the 4, what was it, the 4? Oh, well, they had the 4 BAMs. They had all the 4s, so we needed one of them to go out completely, or to 3, which I think, yeah, so overall, again, declaring dead's kind of a risky thing, but and then this player was doing 5, 7, 8, 9 dragon, probably. 5, 7, 9 dragon. That's what it looks like. And then any like numbers with 5s, but they kind of were light on the 5 BAMs, but yeah, she would have got a Joker exchange, and then this player over here would have been stuck, because 7, they would have had to have flowers, which this late in the game, I don't know, yeah, they were kind of screwed, to say it in nice terms, but they would have had to draw 2 flowers to get out of that one, because they needed the 8 BAM pair too, which for 7, 8, 9 flower, because the dragons wouldn't have done any good for them. So, unfortunate. But overall, they were close. This player was close. They were just waiting on the 5 dot and then a dragon, which we had all the white dragons, so. But, they could have just easily have gotten rid of a 5 crack, but, they were going based off of it. So again, just one discard could have changed that whole game, So I think now is a good time to switch to Siamese, because we've done our 2 hours on American Mahjong. And I think we're going to go to Siamese now. So let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so yeah, let's go to, let's look at the standings real quick. So, looks like we kind of moved up a little, not too much though, but we're getting there. Should be just a few more games and we will definitely be there, so. Perfect. Alright. It's time to have some fun on Siamese Mahjong. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. 5 green dragons. Oh. Huh. I don't know if there's ever been a hand that had 5 dragons. There might have been a quint that I can't think of, but I don't know. I think it would be harder to have a quint of dragons than a quint of flowers. there's just more opportunity to get there. Unless the dragon color was neutral, or well, that still wouldn't even do any good. So I don't know. Yeah, that would be really hard. But yeah, that's a definitely a declare dead. But you can always declare the person dead when it's not your turn. And I think when it gets to your turn, the function you don't have to do it if you do it preemptively. But again, I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me there. But you have to wait until it's your turn to do it on MahjongTime. Yeah, I think there might have been a Queen of Five Dragons on the 2019 card. Maybe I'm thinking of a different hand, but I think there might have been. And see that hand, and that's when dragons on that card were really nice because you could fluctuate with them, because there were hands that had puns of them, puns and pairs of dragons, which this card really is lacking on. But again, with white dragons being the tile of the tile for the year hands, the white dragon was really hard to get a quint of. I believe that was on Lost Card. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess I can look it up. However, so I guess again, if anyone who just came in missed the schedule, the tournament schedule is the Saturday's the MCR one. We're definitely playing in that one. And then we are playing in the whatchamacallit, the we're not going to be playing in the Mahjong Madness tournament, only because of work. But then the week after, I believe, cross our fingers, we can do the Michelle tournament on the Friday and Saturday for MCR. And then the week after that, I believe, is the GMT for American Mahjong, which we will do. And then after that, yeah, it's no Queen of Dragons. It's the, you have to have a Queen of Winds, 4 dragons, and then a Queen of any number. I believe it had to be that. I remember that was the one thing about last year's card was the in parentheses where the quints were so long. Yeah, I remember that. I kind of missed that quint though, the 1 2 2 3. I don't know if y'all remember that, but there was like a quint where it was like in one suit you had to have a one or a consecutive, but you had to have a single pair single, which I think that's just so much easier than having pair quint. But let's launch in. Let's see what we're doing here. So it looks like we have got a lot of cracks. We got all the ones. Very nice. We'll definitely use them to our advantage for sure. This is kind of an interesting hand though, cause we have dragons for this one, but I don't really know where we're gonna go. We have 3 jokers too, so the opportunities are endless with this hand. So let's get rid of the winds to start, and then let's try and build up on and kind of get a feel for what we're going to play here on this upper hand. Because I think down here we could do a quint for sure. I usually like to do a big hand, concealed if possible, or singles and pair, and then a joker hand. And both of these hands are kind of over the place for. Well, this hand down here can build up, but the only issue is I don't want to get rid of a con of ones. So, and it looks like we have some other ones. So this could be an any like number hand, and it could be pure. We're gonna pass on that one for now. And it looks like we got another red dragon, so that's nice. Let's get rid of the 9 die.
9 dots.
Because I think this is gonna be a 2 4 6 8 dragon hand potentially. Yeah, I miss the quints of wins. It really added on to the value of holding them in your hand. I feel like this card does a really bad job about that. Like, a lot of people just pass wins, and, I really wish there was a quint opportunity. Because on this one, you need flowers, and I think a quint of wins is a lot easier than flowers, in my opinion. I mean, it's harder if you don't get them in the Charleston, but most of the time you're your chances of getting a wind in the Charleston are higher than getting a flower. So,
Three
but it's,
dots.
again, that's kind of where it goes mixed, is it's easier to draw a flower because there's more in the deck than of a wind, which there's only 4 of. So,
East wind.
both have their ups and downs, but I really think the Queen of Winds would be a nice addition onto the 2021 card. I can't tell you how many times I've missed that hand. It's, yeah, it's like one of those hands that I
Four
always think
bamboos.
is there and it's not. But I've only played for 1 year, and this has been basically the full year of the card, and I can definitely say that this one has its ups and downs. Most of the hands on this card are pretty good, but I would definitely say the next year is going to be interesting, because I think that 135 Quint is going to move, because 2021 you're going to need a lot of ones for that hand. And then that's going to be interesting, because I don't know what they did in 2011. Because I'm kind of interested to see how they went about managing the ones, because they're pairs right now, but if 2011, for example, had 2 ones, so I don't know how they did it back then. Let me look up the 2011 Mahjong card right now. Let's look at it. That's like really ancient.
5 characters.
5 bamboo. Huh. Don't think we're able to use it. Yeah, there's options, but no.
5 bamboos.
2011 Mahjong card.
2 characters.
Oh, there's a white dragon. That's a keeper. Let's get rid of the green dragon.
Green dragon. Kong.
3 characters.
Oh, they really wanted that green. Oh, very nice. Happy for him.
3 bamboos.
2011 National Mahjongg League card.
3 characters.
East wind.
East wind. 2 characters. 7 bamboos.
Yeah, I'm not able to find it online. Maybe because it's illegal.
6 characters.
That's probably why. I think they claim it's illegal to reproduce or like upload or
3
anything,
bamboos.
and I beats me why. I think it's kind of like the
1
same thing
bamboo.
as why books aren't able to still be online, which I think is kind of out of its time. Like, I really think that books should have the ability to be online, like the full
3
text in a
dots.
PDF, and not force people to have to go out and buy them.
2 bamboos.
It would just be so much easier that way, but I guess I can see why some
7
people don't want it
bamboos.
online, because if it's online, then it's easier to, there's a lot of things, but it'd be nice. But yeah, unless someone gives me pictures, or I guess don't do that, but unless someone can tell me how the 2011 hands worked, then I have no clue. I guess it's only a matter of time. I don't think that's ever going to happen again, though. Oh, that's actually insane.
3
There will
characters.
never be there will never be a year hand that has 2 ones in it until the next. Oh wow, that's crazy to think
2
about.
bamboos.
Wow, that's like mind-blowing.
3 characters.
So, oh, there's our 2 dot. Yay. Okay, so down here, I think we can start butchering away
9 characters.
the tiles. And then we can move a joker down here. We can get the
South wind.
Oh, there's another 6. Actually, that's cool.
5 characters.
That could have some value.
West wind.
Why did that one move over there? I don't know.
8 characters.
East wind.
South wind.
So I'm hoping to build on
North
a flower. I don't know what I'm really hoping for down here.
2 characters.
I wish I could tell y'all. I don't know what I'm hoping for. I think I have to play a quint though because of the dragons. I think that's how this is gonna work. And then
4
hopefully I can build
bamboos.
on the 2 dot. That would be nice.
9 dots.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people claim the iPad version I think is
East
probably a
wind.
lot of fun. I mean, I've never played it, so I can't really, I don't know.
1 bamboo.
I mean, I've heard about it though, and it seems like it's I don't know. I feel like it's just it really
9
depends on the
characters.
screen size for me. I mean, I don't know if it's smartphone would be kind of hard, but I mean, you can play Mahjong anywhere, so I mean, why wouldn't you at least attempt to try it, you know?
West wind.
I don't know if I'd recommend it for tournaments, but you know, for casual play or fun, you know, just want to play for fun, definitely download it on your phone and play it.
5 bamboos.
North
Now,
wind.
on the phone, I don't know how Siamese Mahjong would be on a smartphone. That sounds like it'd be really, really
5
difficult.
bamboos.
So,
2 bamboos.
I don't know how that one would go, but we can
6
move a joker down here
bamboos.
because, well, technically we would be able to move all of them because, technically this is a
bamboos.
con, this is a pun, and then that's a pair, so, yeah, we can move all the jokers down here because we don't need them.
1 dot.
Not yet, I would say.
4 bamboos.
Okay, where's that green dragon? It's been an awkward game.
7 dots.
Siamese Mahjong. Very
7
slow.
dots. 4 characters. 6 bamboos. Green dragon.
Oh, they got their own joker. Learn how to
9
play on my TV. Oh
bamboos.
my god. You know what? I didn't even think about
3
that, but that
bamboos.
actually is possible. You could actually link your game up to a TV. I don't know how that would work though. I mean, I guess I
5
haven't tried it
characters.
myself because I don't have the app, so I'm assuming it'd work though.
3
It'd
dots.
be really interesting. I might have to give that a try. Cause I guess you could link. That'd be
Hung.
actually. I don't know how it would look, but oh wow, they're really desperate for those 3s. Huh?
White dragon.
That's a con.
Kong.
Gone. And let's get rid of the
5
5.
dots.
Let's put the joker up here in case that 2 dot goes down. We may want to take it. Oh, Ellen. Oh, no worries. Showing up,
Kong.
being late is not an issue. Ooh. Now hold up here. What are
Plum.
they? What are they doing? What are they doing? What is going on here? I'm trying to decipher what
1
this
bamboo.
hand is. Single.
9 characters.
That's no. Oh, there's a joker. I don't
3
even.
dots.
I'm kind of interested to see what they're playing after this, cause
1 dot.
I don't know. Maybe a consecutive run. I, I guess.
6 bamboos.
Wow, they're going all out with the jokers, though.
6 characters.
That's for sure. We're one away
8
from
dots.
being ready to double Maj. We needed 2. 2 dot, not 2 crack. Thank you, though.
2 characters. 8 characters.
I don't really mind the year hands, though, because I
Southwind.
never played them anyway when I first started, but I think those are really hard hands to play when you first start off playing the game.
Chrysanthemum.
That is a... Let's not give them another opportunity.
6
Let them get rid of all
characters.
their flowers, because they're not playing them, there's no way. So unless, because they're not doing a quint, they wouldn't have gotten rid of any if they
5
were.
bamboos.
So let's just let them get rid of all the,
3 bamboos.
let them get rid of all their flowers, so that way we can safely quint
9
one
dots.
without the worry of it being a joker for them.
6 characters.
But I don't know if they're able to do the consecutive. Well,
Chrysanthemum.
we're kind of screwed. This is where I'm kind of worried here now, because we're really screwed if they need the 2, which I know they do, and there's not one out yet, so there's still potential. What flower is that? Third one? Oh, there's potential. There's potential. 2 more left. Oh wow, that's
7
weird. 7 hasn't
characters.
been out yet. But I'm gonna hold this because I could
4
easily do a
characters.
6, 7, 8 if I need to, which I think that might be the case here, because they're not gonna get rid of a 2. Yeah, we're getting rid of the 2 dots, because they're definitely gonna need to use a joker on the 4, and then that would kill their bottom hand. Yep, and it looks like they're not ready for it.
4 characters.
So let's
4
get the
dots.
4 dot out. Hopefully that's a joker. They're really using all their jokers on this top hand, which is kind of risky, but gotta do what you gotta do. They could be doing a news hand with... Oh.
Mahjong.
Ah, that's a Mahjong. Very nice. So they were waiting on a 4 or a
6
joker.
dots.
That's nice. So that's a pun.
Pung.
And then let's get rid of the 4, because that's a safe pass.
4 dots.
Don't know what they're doing down there, though. It's probably...
6 dots.
They could be doing a dragon hand.
7 bamboos.
But there's an 8 left. So, that's
Punk.
not... Ooh.
7 characters.
Yikes, we may lose this game. I guess I never really thought about it, but... Oh, we're kind
8
of...
bamboos.
I might have been able to declare Mahjong. Oh, don't... No. Hopefully that's not Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Oh, it is. No, we were able to declare the quint. Oh, why didn't we? I don't know. So they were doing 7, 8, 9, dragon, and then 1 through 5 consecutive. So yeah, we should have been able to, and we should have declared this hand, just so we had some what is it? Some point leverage for our score. But we were trying for 2, 4, 6, 8, and it looks like we would have got there actually. So we probably could have held out, but getting that 7, we were ready on double, so that's what I was intending to go for, but it didn't work out, so that's alright. No worries, we'll just go into the next game. Okay, wow. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so bams are going to be on top, dots are going to be on bottom, and then winds will be with bamboos on top as well, and then flowers will be on the bottom. Because it looks like we have a full range of bamboos here, which is not bad. It looks like we're kind of light on the cracks here, so let's get rid of the cracks.
8 characters.
And then for a concealed hand, because we're pretty light on the jokers too.
East wind.
So yeah, let's try and do a news hand. I think that's the best option that we have right now.
7 characters.
Is a news hand with a consecutive run. And then down here,
2 dots.
we could do a 3-4-3-4-5 if it comes down to it, but I don't know if that would be a good hand to play or not. Let's get rid of the 9.
9 bamboos.
No use. Could have done maybe
North
a
wind.
3-6-9 concealed, but yeah, it's showing otherwise. So let's get rid of the let's get rid of the 3 now, because
3 characters.
now move the flowers down here, because we don't need them up here if we do the news
8
hand.
dots.
There's another west, so let's get rid of the ooh. Let's get rid of the 1, because we don't need it.
1 bamboo. 6 dots.
Here's a 4, 5, 6, so let's get rid of the 7.
7 bamboos.
And the 2 will follow the 3. Or the 3 will follow the 2. That sounds better.
4 dots.
Huh. Yeah, we're not ready to take that yet. I don't think so.
1 bamboo.
Hopefully we can build on south winds.
South wind.
Speaking of it. Wow.
2 characters.
Let's see. So news with 4, 5, 6 and
2
bams
bamboos.
is what I'm intending to go for. And
2
that's
bamboos.
a keeper. So now we need to get into 2 souths and then, or south and a north, or 2 souths, something around there.
2 bamboos.
There's a 7. Let's get rid of it.
7 bamboos.
Without a green dragon, I'm not playing the concealed consecutive singles and pairs.
Green dragon.
Green dragon. Ooh, there's a 6. That's a keeper. Let's get rid of the 3
3
bam.
bamboos. Six characters. 8 characters.
Okay, so only 1 south has been out yet. No north. Or 1 north and 1 south. So we're still okay. We're still pretty good. We could also do a 3, 4, 5, 6 and then
9
play a wind hand with
bamboos.
flowers. I'm not opposed to that as well.
3 characters.
Just basically whatever comes down. I think that actually is probably a better idea, but
2 characters.
we're really light on jokers right now, so... Ooh, and there's a 6. So I actually think that may be a good way to go about things. Let's get rid of the 1 dot.
1 dot.
Because that would allow us to...
3 bamboos.
Oh, now we're building up there. That's nice. Okay, we don't need the 4 dots then.
4 dots.
Basically.
South wind.
Okay, all the south winds are going out.
4 dots. 8 dots.
And there's another 4.
8 characters.
So this could actually be a pure hand up here with the flowers. And then down here we're...
3
could-
bamboos.
bring that down. Then, oh, shift that guy up. Yeah, let's get rid of the winds.
West wind. 7 bamboos.
Don't need it.
West wind.
So 369 dragon
1 bamboo.
456. And this is all, and that's all pure up here, so we are ready.
East wind.
Ready on a 6.
1 dot.
East wind. 5 dots. North wind. 9 characters. West wind.
Oh, come on.
5 bamboos.
Oh, there's another flower.
East wind.
That would be that's nice for down here, especially. For 369 categories, that's a
7 characters.
good pick.
2 characters.
Okay, still waiting on that 6 bam for a pure hand. Again, that's why I like this game. Things shift really. If you're this playing Siamese really gets you good at shifting hands. It really does. Because you'll see a lot of tiles more often. So getting good at shifting hands is also good in American Mahjong. Some cases it's harder to do it in, but it's a good skill to have, I think. So if you are trying to learn that. Ooh, there's a 4. That hasn't been out yet.
7 characters. South wind.
Um,
7 bamboos. Five characters.
yeah. Oh wow, these are all tiles that haven't been out yet, really.
6 characters. 6 characters.
Here's a west.
West wind.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably have to go after this game because of school and stuff. But we will see how quick this game ends. I don't know. Any of these tiles could be winners here. There's only 2 jokers in our hand, so the other player has to have a lot.
Red dragon.
Red dragon. Red dragon.
Red dragon.
I think this game will end pretty quick, though. All we're waiting on is a 6.
Four dots. 8 bamboos. 4 characters. 4 characters. 4 characters.
Here's another flower. Interesting.
2 characters. 5 characters. 5 dots.
5 dots.
2 dots. 5 characters.
Don't know what they're doing. No exposures. That's really interesting.
9 characters. 9 bamboos.
Hmm. I'm really excited to see how the tournaments go for this. Oh, well, yeah,
6 dots.
we could figure they were probably doing something there. So that's gonna be Con,
Kong.
and then 7's gonna go.
7 dots.
So
8 dots.
because now we have
7
options
dots.
here, which is good.
8
Oh, well,
dots.
we've been going. Well, my original idea was to go for like 3 hours or something, but now let's try and get some joker bait with
Plum.
this. That actually really scares me. They have to be close because there's literally I have 3, so they have to have
Northwind.
all the jokers. Which is kind of yeah,
6
I don't know.
characters.
Still waiting on a 6 bamboo though.
6 dots.
Oh darn it!
White dragon.
I really wanted that.
Kong. Plum. Chrysanthemum. Bamboo. One bamboo. 2 dots.
Hopefully we can get the white dragon. I want the 6 bamboo. That's what I need. To
5 dots.
to counter that hand, I need the 6.
Red
So
dragon.
I'm hoping it comes quicker than later.
1 character. 1 character.
I don't think it's going to come. I know, that's why I'm like...
White dragon.
Oh, and there's another one. She has 7 of them. By chance.
3 bamboos.
But I don't know what she could be playing, though. That's why I'm like...
Southwind.
She might just be playing defense. I
5
don't know.
bamboos. 2 bamboos. 4 characters.
Oh, darn it.
9 bamboos.
Yeah, we lost this one. Wah wah. Good games.
Joker.
Yep. Yep, look at all those jokers that they had. Wow. They had 7 of them. 3, 6, 7. Yep. Very nice. Yeah, and again, this bottom hand, you know, they could have potentially have done something, but with the dragons they had, or with the jokers, you know, you would think, but nope, not able to. But yeah, we were waiting on the 6 spam and they held it, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's gonna do it tonight for the live stream. Thank you everyone for coming, and again, if you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more content. And then also making sure to turn on those notifications. That way, when I go live or when I post a video, you will be notified. And then I will see everyone on Saturday morning, bright and early, for the MCR GMT. And then for next week, it's going to be a little weird, but I'm doing a live stream, I believe, on Labor Day. So we will see everyone for American Mahjong and Siamese on Labor Day, and that one's going to be an extra long one because I don't have anything planned. So yeah, so we'll see everyone there. Hopefully everyone has a good night, and we'll see y'all on Saturday.